Greetings everyone, welcome aboard. Joseph James, GoTrade.com, April 27, 2010. Here's your live trade room recap. Had a wonderful day in the room. Really having a great month of April so far, guys. I want to encourage you guys, before we talk about the trades we took today, take a look at the link below the video right now. If you look at the video, right below that link, right below that video, you see a link. That link will take you to our blog. The blog has all kinds of great free resources on it, guys, and we even have a nice, easy-to-use search box there. Whatever you guys need to know about our methodology is located on that blog. Lots of freebies there. Head over there, and don't forget, guys, if you want to see us cover a question in the blog, just simply email us, and we'll add that topic to our blog as well. There's no excuses. If you got a question, if you want to learn about something, either contact us via email, put the question in the blog, and don't be afraid to speak up, and we might be featuring your next question in the blog there. Let's take a look here. Four scalp trades. We took 2 on the DX pattern as well. We'll take a look at that in a second. But as you can see, guys, the top 4, though, all 4 winners there. 84 ticks in, 840 USD on the scalp system. We were testing out our new DX pattern this morning as well on a demo account, and as you can see, we lost about 20 ticks on that today. But I'm going to talk more about that a little bit later on. Of course, on a demo account, we don't lose any real money. We just gained a bunch of confidence today, and I want to talk more about that today as we go through the rest of the presentation. As you can see, though, 840 today, though, on the live account with scalp system. 84 ticks, another good day. We're shooting for that $8,000 mark here in the month of April. We've got over 32,000 for the year so far, guys. What a better way to learn, right? Easy way, easy patterns, easy rules, and of course we'll keep you posted throughout the rest of the month. What happened today? What's the most important thing that happened today? Well, today the FOMC meeting began. Of course, tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll see the FOMC meeting announcement tomorrow. The G20 summit was over today. Goldman Sachs got dragged in front of a Congress about their, well, you know what's happened with Goldman Sachs. And of course, Obama also hit the mic as well. So we had lots of stuff going on, right? At about 11 o'clock this morning, our heads were whipping back and forth between, not to mention, of course, 11 o'clock, we had the S&P downgraded Greece's rating to junk status today. So that really shook things up later on in the morning. I was exhausted, right? At 11 o'clock, we had so many things going on, right? So many things happening. It was a busy day. As always, though, we stay focused. When we first get started each morning, we watch the dollar for direction. We use patience and discipline because, remember, the last couple of weeks, we've had to wait till about 11 o'clock to really start seeing a good volume on these moves. So we may have had to wait again this morning. Let's start first looking at the dollar index. Now, here's a snapshot of the dollar index, the symbol DX. And of course, once again here, we're seeing the dollar go sideways, right? Double bottoms, double tops. Now, you'll see this little circle here, right just below that 81,865. This is where we took our DX trade today at the extremes. You can see this sideways range here on the dollar. And of course, we were successful breaking out above that sideways range. Didn't go too far. We hit that previous high, of course, right there for another double top. But of course, that was on the Greece news here, just about 11 o'clock, 11:30 this morning. So that news out of Greece, combine that with the guys from Goldman being in front of Congress, that popped things up above the high there on the dollar. We had already made our money today on the dollar, and I'll show you guys a little bit of that as we go forward by the time that move happened. But as you can see, we were expecting a sideways range. We broke out late in the morning, but we capitalized on that sideways range before 11:30, and let's take a look at the trades we took. First trade today was on the gold. Gold, this was a 2-step pattern short, and we had 2 reversal patterns back-to-back here, both winners on gold. The first pattern here, of course, become the short-term trend down. The 2-step pattern is a reversal pattern. Okay, so it's going to be looking for a reversal. Now, at the low of day here, guys, the low of day, we call that a high profile level. Remember the blog? The blog has a search box there. Go to the blog right now and search for the term high profile level, and you'll know why we call that low of day a high profile level. But again, high profile level, low of day, we expected to bounce. We mark up our swing high. We break above that swing high for a very easy to use 2-step pattern long. 10 minutes past the hour on gold. First trade of the morning got us +4. Move at stop to entry +1. Our +8 target got filled, and then we trailed our stop for 4 more ticks, 20 ticks total, or 200 USD. So we bounce off the low of day. We take the 2-step pattern long to capitalize on it. We make 200 bucks. Let's keep moving. Next up on the gold, again, about an hour later here. I'm sorry, 2 hours later, excuse me, 9:10 to 11:07 now. As you guys can see here, we had to wait a pretty good time here before we saw anything else come our way. Now again, high of day overhead. We have a short-term trend up, approaches the high of day. The 2-step pattern is a reversal pattern. Now, the last trade we took was a 2-step long off the low of day. Well, fast forward 2 hours later, now gold's at its high of day, and can you guess what I'm going to do here? I'm going to short that high of day with a two-step pattern short. Two-step short, 63.4 was the fill. Now this one we didn't get as big of a winner as the last one we did, but we made up with it on the next entry here. You can see right here, very choppy there. See those little candlesticks right there? Got us in, got us out before end up tipping over and rolling to the downside. We got 10 ticks out of it though. We took 2 off at 4. We then took 2 off at +1. 8 plus 2 is 10. $100 on the first trade here in 11 o'clock hour. Then it wasn't long thereafter. As you can see, we kept coming down. We made our swing low here again, broke below that swing low. A continuation trade now. Right? Very interesting situation here. Off the high of day, we took a reversal pattern to get into the trade. And then once that reversal actually ended up forming, we then continued with the short-term trend to the downside here. Only about 5 minutes later, 61.2 was the fill. Again, break below that swing low there. Very important we realize those swing lows are our point of entry. That's where the buyers are going to be out of luck, right? Sellers take over control here once I break below that swing low. Everybody else sees it go on as well, so everyone's pounding these lows here from 61.2. We got our +4 target filled. We got our +8 target filled, and then we trailed our stop for 3 more ticks. As you can see, it came down real quickly and then came right back up. By the time we realized this thing was popping back up so quickly, we had already filled our first 2 targets. But we had to act quickly, move that stop down, right? Trail that stop down because we had green pace of a tape. And that green pace of a tape meant quick, fast price action. So I used the pink line on my trade management chart. We locked in +3 ticks on that runner. 2 off at 4, 1 off at 10, 1 off at 3. That's 21 ticks or 210 USD. So guys, at this point in the day here, we've got, 50, 60 ticks here right now. We're thinking today's pretty much over, right? Well, not so fast. Like I said, we've had to wait recently for that 11 o'clock hour to come through, and then we've seen some much better price action after 11 o'clock. Today was no different. We saw again here. Now, this level here, 83.57, this was the previous, right, the previous high of day, I believe, is what that level was. It wasn't the low of day. It was the previous high of day. So you can see it breaks right through it. Marks up our swing low. Now, what you're not seeing here, though, is there was a red line at the time that was just below this level, right? There was a red line right there. So we broke below that level of support. Remember, those red lines are automatically located for me. So I break below that level of support, mark up our swing low. We break below that swing low. We took our profit all the way down bottom here, right? Took our profit down bottom here, 83.30, 83.31. Right when we saw that bounce happen, we took our profit there, final target off the table. We took our +4. Our +8, and then we trailed our stop, +17. Nice big winner here to finish up the morning. 33 ticks, $10 a tick on the crude, 330 USD. As you can see, very easy, right? Of course, we took a trade here at 9:10, and then 11:13, 11:24, we saw 3 back-to-back very big moves here. Now, of course, at that time, we had some things that were, of course, prompting the market to get moving here. The news from Greece was out. We were just finishing up with Obama. The European markets close up at 11:30 Eastern Time. So we had a lot of things that were coming our direction here. But remember, we had to wait patiently. That was the big key of the day today, right? Don't feel obligated to jump into that trade early.